but we're gonna pop in here with all of our ridiculous friends and get today rolling. So, hello everybody. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Hi.
Wait, he's talking to stream.
If you can hear me, I'm talking to you.
But you had your streamer voice.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I had a separate streaming voice. Thanks, I think.
You're welcome. You do.
Okay. Well, no, I was talking to all of you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I will apologize in advance for any throat clearing, as I have been sick the last couple days. Hopefully my voices don't come out too nasally, and all of my dwarves aren't like, you know.
French?
Yes. Mr. Modus! Thanks so much for the 1 month resub. I'm on the only screen that doesn't have stuff. Maybe when I switch over here, it'll do a notification for you. It won't, I'm sorry. I owe you, I don't know, a bunch of channel points or something to drop enemies in Skyrim on me. Okay. So, last time on Star Wilds, I believe you guys decided to take on the job for the rock burns of moving a bunch of ore that they had excavated, specifically aetherite, which is known to be hazardous around magic. You went and made good friends with the dwarves. By making good friends, I mean you stole some items from them. I successfully, I want to say. I think Onos would have had a little more issues stealing from that person, but he had a little bit of a distraction. And that was Chirp. Chirp was able to kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, let me help you steal this item without telling you I'm going to help you steal it by distracting the blacksmith, which was nice.
That did. Thank you, Chirp.
You then all played cards. I think Onos made out with some good money, though through less than reputable means. I believe he sleight-of-handed an ace.
How would I know that?
That's true. You do not know that.
Just a lucky fuck.
On your way to the place, the encampment, somebody, our own Franklin, decided to cook some mushrooms that he had bought from a reputable vendor. And let's just say there was a bit of a reaction for a couple of the members. They were given visions, of which they shared but didn't know what they were. After you made your way out of the dwarven mining town with a cart full of ore with an extra cask of ale on top of it, thanks to Franklin's schmoozing of the wait staff, you guys begin to make your way back to the town, the main town that you came from. And unfortunately, the road was blocked off. It seemed like a storm had blown through somehow, or something similar had knocked some trees down, and you guys are like, okay, well, maybe we'll take this little side path here, because we don't really have much of an option. This cart's kind of heavy. Sure enough, the road that you decided to take was very well maintained. It seemed to be clear of any sort of clutter. The actual dirt was stamped down, making it very easy for your cart to travel over it. All in all, almost as good as the cobblestone road that you were on. Until, of course, you met a very nice gentleman who greeted you, asked you how your journey was going and how you were enjoying his road that he had made for you. Now, of course, as we all know, nothing good comes for free, so he was asking for a donation just a small donation from each of you to use his road. And it seemed like he wasn't really asking per se. And I believe we had left off, you guys had climbed the plateau that was in the middle, that was, surrounded by enemies, to chat with this nice gentleman about maybe being able to make a deal of some sort. And I think that's where we're going to pick up, is you in the tent, laid around on pillows, talking with the fine gentleman here. So go for it.
I was gonna say, I if I remember correctly, I just sat down my barrel of ale, and I can't
Yes,
remember
indeed.
for what reason.
You were gonna have a fun time with them and drink with them. You were gonna tap the kale.
Yeah. We're all friends here. We're just gonna tap. We enjoy some of our ale. Got it from the dwarves. It's very tasty.
Well, thank you so much, sir. You're too kind. Yes, please. And he holds up a little chalice, a golden chalice, as it were.
Yeah, I will attempt to open the barrel of ale.
All right. I'm sure Franklin has opened a barrel of ale before, right? He used to work in a kitchen.
Yeah, we say we done it.
Yeah. So you easily tap the keg and pour him some nice ale, and he sniffs it. Oh, yes, it's quite good. Takes a drink, leans back in his pillowed mass, and just kind of looks at all of you. So, friends, I think we can come to some sort of deal. I see 4 of you in one cart. Now, this road, maintaining it's not easy by any means. I mean, we've got bandits, we've got goblins and hobgoblins. We've got all manner of creatures on this road, and we have to have Frank out there walk the road every day and stamp the dirt back down. We got to clean the brush off. It is tiring, so I don't think it would be too unreasonable to expect, I don't know, like 4 gold per person and 6 gold for the cart.
Well, I would love to be able to do that, but so sorry, it's not actually our cart. We're just kind of transporting it for some other folks. Can't really donate on behalf of it. But
oh, that's fine. You could just have them pay you back when you get there.
What if I wrote you an IOU check and you just bring this with you next time you're in the main city and they'll take care of you?
He looks you up and down. An IOU from a fairy. That would be something.
Pretty good.
He looks, he thinks for a moment. That might be worth your way.
Can I take a look around? Is everyone kind of watching us? Or are they still going about their normal tasks? Are they watching
There's a couple guards around the main door. You could tell that they're kind of there for intimidation purposes. The rest of them are still milling about and watching the road.
Can we see any type of identifying markers to know if they're affiliated with any of the major
I
factions?
believe you looked last time and did not see any identifying markers.
I had suspicions about the pillows.
You did.
I still had detect magic when we walked into this tenty bit. Is there anything other than the items he's wearing that ping?
Not really.
Okay. I do have to wonder, and I know I don't know this for sure, but I am gonna take a stab in the dark based off the pillows. Someone of your means, one of the Balazars, why do you need such small pittances to travel to maintain this lovely brood?
Oh, we're not affiliated with any house. He just gives you a disarming smile.
Do I think he's lying to me?
Give me a perception. Or you know what? Give me a deception. Oh, this is capturing the wrong foundry. Oh no. You guys can see all my secret stuff on stream right now. That's probably fine. Let me edit this real quick while you are looking into your...
I got a nat 20! That's
Nice.
a 25!
So that is a natural 20. He gets to roll against you. Got a 22. Yeah, you're kind of getting the feeling that this might be one of the less than legal arms of the Balazars. But he doesn't seem keen to admit his faction identity. He looks at you. You've paid your way if you give me the IOU. He looks over at Franklin. The ale is nice and all, but I am not an unreasonable man. Not at all. 3 gold then for you, for the nice ale.
Quick refresher. Were the Balthazars, were those the ones where the goblins ran away from us? Is this a group of the people that already attacked them?
So the Balazars were the people that were the goblin cart with the goblins with the cart flipped over. If they're associated with this group, they don't seem to know who you are.
But this faction has been aggressive before, but I don't know this.
Potentially.
She knows this though, right?
Yes.
I did vocalize Balazar. He denied it though.
I don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure I did get his name. The goblins from the turned over cart. I'm pretty sure I asked for someone's name. Can I ask him if he knows him?
Well, we were also doing a job for the Balazars
Right.
when the goblins stopped us, so I don't think the goblins were with the Balazars.
You thought they were.
Oh.
He looks at you. I don't know anybody by that name, friend.
Oh, okay.
But the 3 gold, if you would be so kind.
I think the ale is worth more. How about I leave the barrel ale with you to cover all of our fees for this time.
You're funny. You tell good jokes.
It cost me quite a lot of gold.
Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. But that was not the negotiation. You don't offer your friends wine and cheese and then tell them to pay you back. That's not what friends do. He looks at you all kind of sweating and checking your pockets as well as checking the exits. And maybe reaching closer to your weapons as you contemplate. And he holds up his hands. Now, look, as I've said, I am not an unreasonable man. Not at all. Perhaps you could do me a favor. And he smiles.
I can absolutely cook, and I pull out my cast iron pan.
It was a
And I
little
just showed
more,
it to him. I was like, we can cook for everyone.
little different of a favor than that. I need somebody that I can trust. And, well, quite frankly, I don't want to risk my own men's neck. Another group has moved in the woods north of us, and they've kind of muscled in on our territory here a little bit. I'd like for you to go explain to them why that's a bad idea. If you do that, I'll consider your passage paid.
For all of us?
He nods.
I think there is value in secrecy and remaining secret. So if we do the favor, then I'd like a little bit more payment than just calling us square.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay. No, now, just out of curiosity, is there any way I could finagle this into a society or deception roll?
I can
No.
roll the diplomacy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it was
Game of future.
weather wax.
Ah! Ha!
19.
Soon to a 21.
Looks you up and down. Looks it all full of him. I tell you what. If you get rid of them and bring me, I don't know, confirmation that they're gone, I'll also let you keep all of the ore on your carts. I know, I'm such a nice person.
I think we can gamble with our supplies. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
Did it feel like that was him just doubling down on the situation?
Yes.
This guy confuses me. This whole situation confuses me.
I'm trying to remember the first group we did the job for the box.
You think 2 gold for each of us and let us go, and we'll take care of your problem.
I mean, why? If we're taking care of his problem, why would we pay him at all?
No, not he gives us 2 gold.
Okay, give me a diplomacy, but it's going to be a harder check due to Weatherwax already failing.
Sure.
Oh, that was a failure.
Unlucky.
Okay. No, all right.
It was due to his disposition.
I thought I was succeeding just not to get further punished.
No.
Okay.
All of you are so funny. This offer is not standing forever. I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. He leans forward and holds out his hand. To you, Onas. Clear out the bandits. And we're square. Take it or leave it.
Wait, he was asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we should do it.
You shake his hand?
Yeah.
Alright. As you shake his hand, you feel a small jolt go through your arm.
Oh shit.
Just his?
Yes.
Do
Don't.
any of
He sees
us-
you, pull your arm back. Don't worry about that. We'll just call that insurance. Well, get on out there. Oh, by the way, you can leave the cart here while you go to the north and find the bandits. We'll keep it safe for you.
The cart has to go with us.
Oh, it's going to be very difficult to take that cart through the forest, friend.
I'll manage.
It's non-negotiable.
Our
You can
cart-
come back for the cart after you've cleared out the bandits.
You assure us that it'll all be there because that's what you agreed to.
Of course.
Do we have a amount that was in the cart? Do we know?
It was
full.
crates piled pretty high. You would notice if a crate was missing.
Can I
You see-
roll an Arcana or an Occultism on that zappy hand thing, or was it just him jerking his hand back after shaking?
Oh no, he definitely did some magic, and you felt like one of his magical items flare if you started detect magic going.
Well,
Oh, okay.
do you know?
Sound like a
Wait.
beat.
Do I have to roll the Arcana?
She was close enough. She could try it.
Okay, cool.
Another nat 20.
Okay, it's a tracking spell. You can tell that he's gonna be able to tell exactly where Onas is at all times.
Okay,
Oh, thank
that's
God.
really
That's a lot
funny
better
that
than
it's
I thought it
the
was.
rogue.
I thought I was a dead man.
Wait, the
Just
cart.
known, man.
The cart has to go. We gave our word that it would be safe, and I'm gonna start.
And I give
plugging
you
up
my word it'll be
barrel
safe.
I'm gonna start plugging up the barrel of ale and like getting ready to like leave.
Oh, you can leave that here too. I mean, unless you're gonna carry it through the forest.
It'll be on
By the way, you won't be
cart with
taking the
us.
path to find the other people. They're up through the woods.
Who exactly are these other people?
Oh, just some other ruffians that have moved in on our territory.
I'm gonna look over at Chirp. Wait, is Chirp invisible right now?
No, he's not invisible.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look over at Chirp and like give him the squinty eyes, like trying to show him with my face that like I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I'm literally contemplating. Because I'm still thinking that their colors are similar to the goblins thing. I've literally been contemplating just setting everything on fire, but
I'm in the same boat, but there's a lot of enemies.
I'm backing Onus's play for right now just because they haven't been. Nobody here has been aggressive towards us. He's just been cajoling and trying to get his way. But
I think we can take the cart with us. There's no need for you to have it.
I think we should have a. They should provide a scout
Hi, Demi.
because we're not just gonna go in blind to get murdered.
I'm not gonna send anyone with you. That's why I'm sending you, so my own friends don't have to get in the way. And as for your cart, I give you my word that we're not gonna touch it. We're gonna keep it safe. It's just gonna slow you
Well-
down.
That's okay. You don't need the cart. We'll manage.
Non-negotiable. That is the that's the insurance that you go do the job and come back.
When he says that, I just tell him. I look him straight in the face and I tell him if anything's missing, and I just snap my fingers and pop that column that's 10 feet out from the campfire they have in there. And the column is 10 feet wide and goes 60 feet high, and it's a big ass cylinder.
Roll an intimidation.
And I just tell him if there's anything's missing, this place will be nothing but cinders when I'm done.
He backs up. Hey, I said I'm a reasonable man. I'm not gonna touch your stuff. I've already given you my word. What is a man if not his word? And he gives you a very disarming smile.
Do I think he's lying?
Give me deception. You do not. He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay, we can leave the cart here, and we'll take care of the problem.
I'm glad you see reason. He smiles.
I just give him the squint eye as we start to head down the ramp.
All right. You guys head down the ramp. As you do, you notice that a couple of the outer defense people move down to where your cart is and stand next to it, kind of just nod at you as you walk by.
I put the barrel of ale on the cart. I look at one of the guards and say, I know exactly how much is in here. And I just keep walking.
He doesn't say anything to you.
I'm trying to move my token.
There we go. Okay.
you have like the line selected, and your top left hit the square.
So he as you guys are walking down the ramp, he goes, "Oh, it's that way," and he points northeast from your current location.
Thanks.
All right.
Are we out of earshot of them?
Within a couple of minutes of walking, you are definitely out of earshot.
I'm gonna look and be like, I'm not so keen on. I like it. What if they're good guys that they're wanting us to attack? I don't necessarily want to attack them.
I mean, it's them or our cart.
I mean,
What if we get them to come with us and attack these guys?
I wouldn't be against that. But
These guys remember
I don't think-
Salazar, and I don't exactly have any interest in making an enemy of such a large family.
yeah, and I don't think they do it for free. They have a lot of people.
I mean, if it's competition, the enemy.
There's a lot of valuables though there. We can make a lot of money.
I mean, if it ends up being another family who has the power to back it up, then we can talk. But if it's just
I think we should just go and see what we're looking at.
Let's go see what we're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
as long
right.
as we don't compromise the mission with the dwarves. I care not for the
oh,
politics.
also, Onas,
Hmm?
he knows exactly where you are at all time. Bella's tracker
True.
from one of his items. So there's also that.
Did you communicate that with me? Like, do I know that?
He just told
I'm
you that.
telling you that
Yeah,
right
she-
now.
yeah.
Oh, I'm smart.
You now know this thing.
You guys are making your way through the woods. Unfortunately, you are off the path now. The woods have become a little denser. It's a little harder to move, more roots and rocks in your way. If anybody would like to give me a survival check to help you move fast through the woods.
I think this is the thing that no one's particularly good at.
I think
I got a
have
plus
it.
3,
Where I
Alright.
can't even see it. Or,
and I'm trained.
am I-
Yep. Go,
Lower
Franklin.
left.
Angry cat in the background.
Hey,
21.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
I'm going to continue the good rolls here. All right.
All right. So as you begin moving through the forest, Franklin's like, "Oh, hey, this is kind of like taking walks around that asteroid I was on. You just gotta walk like this." And he kind of easily walks you guys through the forest, cutting
Do I see any wild berries or anything on the way?
sure. Every now and again, you catch something. You're not totally sure what everything is on the home planet here, so you're just kind of picking everything. You might test a little bit later.
Franklin, please stay away from the mushrooms.
I know. Yeah, no, I know we're just going for berries, stuff I recognize.
Okay. You promise you recognize them.
Yes. Yes. I know what they
Franklin?
taste like.
If I trip out again, it's on you.
So, it was fairly early morning when you reached this camp, because you had just taken the detour and walked for a couple hours. So, luckily with Franklin's help, you're able to move through the undergrowth fairly easily. And moving in a generally northeastern direction, you begin trying to comb, looking for some sort of, other encampment. He didn't give you much to go off of. You guys didn't ask many questions, so he just pointed you in a direction.
I asked some questions and he gave me zilch in response.
You didn't ask the right questions. But since that was such a great survival roll, Franklin, you do start to notice as you're walking along and moving further to the northeast, you are starting to notice patterns of shoes that Onas and the little ones moving through the forest.
I just saw that.
That indicate that more people are moving through this area. And right around it's starting to actually become evening time. Not quite dusk yet, but the sun is starting to go past its zenith. You come upon another encampment. You are on the edge of a clearing. You actually hear this encampment fairly long before you see it. Lots of clanging metal and sounds of horses and just general people talking. As you get to the edge of the encampment, you notice that this encampment looks like it's quite a few tents of peacekeepers. Looks to be roughly a force, probably 15 to 20 in size. About 5 to 6 tents between them. 5 horses. They seem to be... They have quite a bit of equipment with them. Looks like they might be trying to stake out the area or do something in this area.
Guys, we're not taking on this camp.
I'm
When you
gonna.
say peacekeepers, is that their version of like a
It's
city
space
guard?
police.
It's the
I'm gonna
space
look
police.
I'm gonna look back at the party. I'm 0-1 today on meeting new people. Does someone want to take the lead on this one?
I think
Sure.
that's 0 for 2 today, my friend.
Sure.
What was the second one or the first one?
The overturned cart.
True.
No, I said today. All right, not this week.
I got you, Franklin. I'll do it for you this time.
Weatheraxe, give me a stealth check.
Okay. No.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Better.
Okay. So,
Hmm?
as you guys are all standing around, you start to hear some sticks breaking behind you, and before you know it, 2 peacekeepers carrying sticks kind of stumble into you guys as they're kind of talking back and forth, and they walk up and see all of you. And they're just staring at you. It's a dwarf and a human.
We
Hi.
just hail them.
Hi.
They look at each
Are
other.
you hungry?
Your camp.
You better come with us. And they both drop their arms full of sticks. And they gesture for you to move towards the camp.
Let's follow along.
I just start picking them up. Like I just pick the sticks up and bring them with us.
Yep.
We'll follow along.
Give me a strength check. I'm curious.
One of the sticks and use it as a
Yeah,
walking stick.
I'm literally trying to find the button. Where's the?
It's on the first page, the character page. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's
Somebody's
not.
letting air out of a balloon back there.
Yeah, it is on the character page.
5 people
it
at
is.
tent. That is correct.
Oh, it is.
The
on the
tents are
character
fairly
page.
large.
I just don't know how to roll it.
Yeah, I don't know how to roll it.
I would
either.
just slash.
It'd just
Just
be a
slash
D20.
roll and
Yeah.
minus.
Yeah.
Slash D20 plus or minus whatever your strength is.
See what you get.
I'm sorry for the angry cat. By
I
the
think
way.
you rolled. You didn't roll a dice. You just typed 20.
Yeah,
what do you do? Slash
type
roll what?
Slash roll d20.
Space 1d20.
You don't have to put the
Or
1.
minus your strength.
There you go. Okay, you pick up most of the sticks. They weren't carrying that many. Walking into the camp, as you begin to approach, you notice that a couple of the sentries immediately, come to meet you, and then they see the other 2 people walking up behind you guys and kind of back up. These 2 people lead you to a little bit larger of a tent than the other 3. This one seems to have a table set up in it, and there's a man in full plate standing behind a table looking at a map. And on the map, you can see a couple positions have been marked. The man is standing about 6.5 feet tall, incredibly broad shoulders. You can't see much of his hair or face as it's obscured by his helmet. And he seems to be gesturing and talking to an elven lady at his side, this elf being completely covered in rock skin. He sees you all approach as the 2 guards lead you in, and he looks up. What's the meaning of this? Oh, we found him outside camp. Very well. You may go. The 2 leave.
I hand them their pile of sticks.
I
Take
don't know
'em.
how much of the map and the markings on it we can see, but does it look like they've marked where we just came from?
Not that you can tell,
Okay.
based on your. Actually, you don't know. You specifically have no knowledge.
You mentioned
Okay.
that he was covered in plate armor.
Yes.
And just looking at it, does it look like generic plate armor, or is it like gilded or colored in like a
This looks like functional plate armor, not
like
parade.
of a soldier? I guess is what I'm
Yes,
asking.
like a person that actually uses the armor.
Yeah, like this is given out to like people.
Yes. As you enter the tent and stand in front of this man, you notice that 2 things stand out to you. Besides his size and the fastidiousness that he takes care of his armor, you notice 1, the entire room smells incredibly strongly of dirt. Just like very earthy, almost like forest ground after a rain. Secondarily, you notice as the man locks gazes with you, looking each of you in the eyes, you get a distinct feeling that he's taking more from that than just looking into your eyes. Anybody with knowledge occult can roll that.
Yeah! I got
You know nothing. Weatherwax, you can tell this man has read your mind. And whatever defenses you may have had in place through your time of using occult magics or anything like that were easily brushed aside. And he also did not attempt to hide the fact he was doing it.
Does it feel like he got a momentary glimpse into my current thoughts, or like he did a deep dive?
It was surface thoughts.
Okay.
He wasn't attempting to reach deeper, but you feel like if he wanted to, he could rip it out of you. it
I
would-
think when I realized that, I think words work too, you know.
He looks at you. Ah, a fey one. I see. Would make sense.
What gave it away? And I kind of do a weird knee shake.
I like you. What are you doing in my camp?
Kindly.
It seems
well-
we both have a bandit problem.
What do you mean?
We were on a job for some miners down the way, the rock burns.
Yes, the Rockburn camp. I'm aware of its
Yeah.
location.
We ran into a less than above board Balazar unit.
Are you sure they were Balazars?
I'm pretty damn sure it was Balazar. Just on the
Do you have any
more
proof?
down low than down low side.
They
Lots
stole
of
our
pillows.
cart.
I stole your cart.
Keeping the cart for blackmail. Not blackmail. They wanted us to come and clear you all out, as you are apparently causing them problems.
I see. Well, we were sent here to do a survey on the area. I suppose we may have been interrupting them. We have had a couple clashes with bandits in the area. I guess maybe could have been their people. So, you said they took your cart.
Yeah.
They're
They
keeping hold of it until we prove that this problem has been dealt Which, to that end, I would love any kind of item that you don't need that would maybe present for us, and then we can be right out of here.
Sorry, to take anything to the camp, you'd have to fill out at least 5 requisition forms and get those routed up through the main camp.
I can write really fast.
They're bureaucrats. Kill them all.
Can you also fly it back to the main city and fly it back?
That's an interesting question you pose. Continue with your thought.
Well, we are here specifically on a... say this. Gathering. He kind of leaves it at that. Well, we can't help you. Well, we could help you, but you have to fill out the forms and take them back to town. We could help you then.
Do I see any, like, guild banners or any identification of who this group is?
Yeah, it's Peacekeepers. It's emblazoned on the tent. It's emblazoned on his chest plate. It's a
Can I do a society check to see if I can find a member of the E4 Mafia?
You'd have to be out in the camp itself. If you're, I mean, you could attempt a society check on him.
No, I'm not him. I know where he's at. I'm trying to get there.
The elven lady looks you all, kind of takes a small step forward and places a hand on the man's shoulder. You said that their camp is not far from here?
No, about a day's walk. Forest.
Could you indicate where it is on this map?
Absolutely not, no.
Can my survivability check give me knowledge of where we came from?
You're not very familiar with this place either. So, looking at the map, you don't really know?
Ooh, okay. Where on here is the Rockburn encampment?
She points out a little spot on the map.
And
it's
where
right
are
there. She goes northeast from the Rockburn encampment and points at a little flag that's sitting on the map.
Okay, and I know exactly what time it is right now, and I know exactly what time it was when we left the Balazar encampment.
Okay.
Can I do math to figure out where on that cross line their spot is?
What math would you need to do?
Counting. And approximately
Basic
how
algebra.
long it takes to walk. Like, how fast do we walk? Divided by the amount of time it was.
Okay. I accept that your character could probably suss out about the rough location of the camp.
I would like to suss, please.
Okay. You point at a spot on the map that you're pretty confident that's where it's at.
Ish. About there.
Very well. She looks over at the man. I would like to survey there for our next area. And he takes a moment and says, "Well, we can do that. Our job is survey. We're going there to survey."
Lovely. The area you are surveying has about 20 or so Balazar in, allegedly Balazar.
Very well. Thank you for your information and your time.
You're welcome.
You may leave now.
It is a multi-tiered plateau where they're setting their camp up on. Is there any way we can accompany you guys?
He thinks about it for a moment. Well, yes, you can accompany us. But you won't get paid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could get paid. You have to file the paperwork.
How much money money do you think you would save with less paper?
He looks
What
at
if
you.
you just-
He looks at you as though you've just grown another head and more backwards knees. No paperwork. If there's no paperwork, there's no trail. If there's no trail, it's chaos.
Oh no.
We have to be very fastidious in our paperwork.
Okay.
Well,
So are we free to go?
Yeah,
If you would
who can we
like,
talk
you
to?
may also come with
Set up
us.
an evening.
We will
Yeah,
probably
I-
attempt an evening strike on that camp since you've told us it is on a raised plateau. Easier to sneak up during the night.
They do know where I'm at all times.
That is a good point that'd be worth bringing up, and maybe we leave him here.
So
No,
at
thanks.
least I stay here.
Hmm.
Unless you
He-
can. nullify
We can
it.
use that to our advantage.
What are you thinking?
Well, if we send you ahead, right? They know where you're at. Let's see. When we get there, I can give you my helmet. You could take it up to them,
That's proof
Pretend
of
that I'm dead,
your death.
and then we can
Alright,
attack.
Okay.
And that doesn't require any paperwork because.
As long as he gives you the helmet back. Otherwise, you're all filling out paperwork.
So loans are totally fine, like a library situation.
Well,
Good to go.
I would still be within non-requisition distance of the helmet, so it would be okay.
Franklin,
Okay,
I might
okay.
need some of that beer later.
I need some of the beer now.
Do I get the vibe that all of the peacekeepers are this anal about the paperwork?
I don't know. You
Or,
haven't
like,
can
they all
really bumped into many peacekeepers yet.
All right.
So,
He mentioned. Sorry. What about what? Weatherwax. What time is it?
What time is it?
It is 4:23.
I like pop my finger, I put it up in the air, and I say, "It is 4:23."
And they said, and he said, you're looking for an evening survey of the area.
Yes, we will be going to survey right now. We should reach
I
there
have a
before
question.
midnight. Yes.
Oh, like
What
right
am
now,
I,
right now.
So what am I gonna say when they see I'm alone?
The
He looked you up and down?
because they sent us to go kill 20 peacekeepers.
You show him his helmet and say we done the job. Well, I'll go with you, Onas. And you show him the helmet, did the job, and we pretend that our allies died doing so to be more believable.
Okay.
Again, I think the fewer of us somehow survived this encounter, the more believable it will. be.
Yeah, I think maybe me going alone might be better.
He's already very suspicious of the Fae,
He-
and the Chirp scared him. So he'll be less on his guard if it's just me and you.
No,
Either
Franklin,
I think you should stay behind, Franklin, because that was a lot of peacekeepers. It only makes sense if there's not anyone left.
the fact that
Fine.
one of us survived is, I think, fairly unbelievable.
Yeah, let alone two. So, how far behind are you gonna be?
Requisition distance at the maximum, and I give him a thumbs up.
Well,
Y'all won't let me die, right?
we'll do our best not to.
Well, I
wanted
wanted
to
to go with you.
You know, what, I'm a big guy. I can try not to die for now.
Very well.
Well, the other thing too is,
I
well,
say,
I guess
Godspeed on us, and I hand you my healing potion that I have on me.
Franklin, I appreciate that.
You now are in control of the healing potion.
So,
Okay.
the knight ushers you out of the tent, kind of walking towards the exit. As you all step outside, the elven lady who is covered in scales, like dirt scales, it's like a stone scaling, She walks into one of the tents, and you see her come back out, and she's holding about an 8-foot tall snarled root. The commander steps into the center of the camp. Men, form up! Instantly, all the peacekeepers are there.
I need to have a talk with Witherwax. What's the chance you can make me look beat up? You're pretty good at writing. You've made some whatever those little spell things are.
Well,
what's the chance you can make me look a little less normal?
So, DM question.
What's up?
I have
Prestidigitation.
Right. One of the things it can do is tidy. Can it untidy?
Yes. How? I would probably give a small bonus to a disguise check if you also pair it with Prestidigitation.
As in, I attempt to disguise and he assists with Prestidig, or like
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
Okay.
Help me out, guys.
And I cast guidance on whether it works.
Yeah. Ooh, hell yeah. I say, yeah, I think I can figure something out. And I assume I've seen Franklin kind of try and like cleaning things up with Prestidigitation.
That's
Sure.
exactly how I clean my skillet.
I say, hey, Franklin, come here. I need
Yes.
some help with something. We need Onus to look like he's really been through the ringer.
What? I can try. I don't punch very hard.
No, don't punch me.
Oh, okay. What do you have in mind?
I don't know.
Magic.
Do something.
Oh, man. Okay. I can, and I go to cast Prestidigitation, and the first time, it just makes you look cleaner.
You're very clean.
Franklin, that is not what I asked you to do.
Okay. Okay. I think we need to put our heads together on this one.
I think. Ooh, okay, let's try this. Okay, do it again, but then I kind of like rub my hands together and like pull up a kind of like a shield shape. Like I want to try and filter the spell through onto him. Like we're kind of like airbrushing shit on him,
Okay.
but with like taking the Prestidigitation and adding a bit of chaotic magic to it.
Okay.
And then making him look shittier.
All right.
Yeah,
Give me a
and I dirty my hands in the dirt on the ground.
and rub it on his face.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a deception check, or no, not deception. Disguise at a +3.
And
So
then
I'm
+1 for guidance.
So I'm just rolling a 20.
Disguise
Yes.
+4.
Okay.
$23 is pretty good.
You are killing it over here.
You guys take a step back and you look Onus up and down, and you're like, "Yeah, all right. That looks exactly like he looked last time he got his ass kicked. That's pretty good."
Yeah, I look like shit.
Can you hobble?
Oh, I can fake a limp. Don't worry about that.
Great. I'm not gonna ask why you know that so surely.
So as you
I'm
guys
doing
are over
Thursday.
here touching up Onas's makeup,
While they were doing that, can I have been taking a look at the elven lady's scales and see if it's anything that resembles something in the range of dragon or dragon?
it's decidedly not. It is more rock-like than anything reptilian.
Like roof shingles.
Kind
Yeah.
of.
Have we gotten the name of our peacekeeper duo?
Nope, Franklin didn't ask.
Nope, Franklin didn't ask.
What the
Wait,
fuck,
didn't ask
Frank?
for what?
You didn't ask for any names.
Nothing, shut up.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure I did ask him, but it was last 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember.
I don't think we've met this guy.
No,
This
this,
guy's new.
yeah, the Peacekeeper.
Oh, sorry. No. I did not ask them. No. I was not.
I did wanna see if I could see about that E4 Mafia thing though.
Well, as you guys are doing what you're doing, the captain Says, men, form up. Instantly, the peacekeepers snap into action. Everybody's formed up. We have a survey to do. It is a little more than a survey this time. Seems like there are some Balazars that are playing Toll Keeper. Some of the men kind of, yeah, and not the first time. And we all know they didn't fill out the proper forms to be the toll keepers on this road. So, let's go. He walks in front of the column of men, the elven lady following beside him. As they all reach the edge of the woods, you notice the elven lady kind of swings the gnarled root in front of her, and it almost seems like the underbrush just whoosh, spreads as the people begin moving through it.
Maybe we make sure Onos is out in front.
I am.
Better run to catch up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we kind of start picking up the pace to get in front of them.
Alright, I'm in front now.
All right.
He's the only one with long legs. He's fine.
That's a good point, actually. Of all the people that have to be in front.
Again, you notice as you're moving through the woods, the normal sound of birds and crickets and things like that actually seems to increase rather than decrease, which is typical of moving through the woods and animals noticing your presence. You do notice multiple times squirrels on trees, foxes walking almost across the path of this group. That smell of incredible earthiness is almost surrounding you now. It's almost sickening. And you notice that every time you begin to feel maybe like you're not moving quite as fast as you were, the elf swings the gnarled root again, and it seems like the trees just get out of the way. If you thought making your way here was fast, thanks to almost said Frederick. Franklin's great survival skills.
Frederick is my father.
Right. Please, Frederick's my father. It was almost twice as fast this time. You are getting near to where you remember the plateau being as dusk has set. Actually, no, sorry. A few hours after dusk has set. You can begin to hear the sound of maybe some drinking, as well as you can see the lights off in the distance of the trees of the raised encampment.
They better not be drinking my ale.
So I'm not with anyone right now, am I?
So you're the main human officer has stopped his column, and he gestures to you to come over to him, Onos.
Alright, I'll walk over.
All right. Make your way up there.
I need the helmet.
He takes off his helmet, and you see that his face is a crisscross of scars, as it seems as though his nose has been broken 100 times, and this is obviously someone that has his entire life spent on the battlefield.
You're quite the warrior.
Thank you. And he hands you the helmet. Now, mind you, I will need that back.
Yeah, paperwork, whatever.
If he's paper and she's rock, then who's scissors?
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. So I'll start limping. Wait, how close? Were we at the camp pretty much?
We're gonna say you're in the tree line here. I'm getting
So they're about to be able to see me.
tokens created. Yep.
Well, they know you're there.
So I'm gonna start limping towards them, holding the helmet.
Okay,
Can we
perfect.
Coordinate with them, the captain, just to know, like, hey, I'm gonna call scorching column of fire from the sky on them.
Okay. He looks at you. A mage. Keep it away from my men.
Also away from any and all valuables, which is most of what they have in.
Yeah, I'm lighting his tent on fire.
Wait. I want one of those pillows.
We better get it before it burns.
Wasn't anything magic.
No, I just wanted to sleep on.
A good pillow is magical.
Is my tent not good enough?
It's great, Franklin, but a pillow wouldn't hurt.
All right. So as you begin to approach the camp, you spot the people standing around your cart. Do you approach them? Or do you walk past them?
I walk past them.
They kind of see you limping. Okay, give me a deception at at whatever your bonus is, +3.
Okay.
Oof.
That's not me.
Nope, that was me.
Oh. I'm trying to math. It's hard. +3, you said?
Yes.
You mean addition?
Oof to you, sir.
They look you over and like, woo! What happened to you, man?
That trip you sent me on.
I didn't send you anywhere. Go talk to the captain.
I'm going.
I mean, one guy kind of like nudges the other one, like shrugged his shoulders.
And I'll walk up to the tent that we were in before.
Okay. As you walk
This
up
whole
the
time I'm maintaining the limp, by the way.
right, as you walk up, you notice he steps out of his tent and sees you. Whoa! What happened to you?
That little field trip you sent me on.
Oh, I see. Well, congrats on he looks you up and down, making it back alive, I guess.
I'm alive and I have your helmet.
My helmet.
The captain is dead. That's what you asked.
He oh, yes, of course. You killed all of them, correct?
They're all gone. And
They're
so
all
are
gone.
my friends. They're all dead.
Okay, give me a deception. At that +8 again. Very well.
Oh, I was like, nothing happened, but
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah.
it did happen.
it really fucking happened.
He looks you up and down. Congratulations on surviving, I guess. And he almost looks like he feels bad for you, and he holds out his hand. Sorry for your friends.
I'll refuse the handshake from what happened last time.
You're gonna want to shake it this time, trust me.
Alright, I'll shake his hand.
You feel that same zap, but also he leaves something in your hand as he pulls away. Consider that debt repaid. You can leave with your cart now.
What?
What does he think our 3 lives are worth?
You notice
What
it's
about
a
my- Yeah. Tell me what it is.
yes, it is a small coin. The coin itself has the emblem of the Balazars on it, which is a blazing sun.
Okay. Do I know what I can do with this?
Give me a knowledge society. Nope.
Okay. So, what can I do with this coin?
He looks up and oh, friend. Thought you had a little more knowledge of society than that. Well, let's just say, if you need some help from the Balazars, we can help you.
And, that's worth 3 of my friends?
He looks up and down. And you get to leave and get to keep your cart. I consider that a win.
All right. Well, I already know what's coming, so I'm just going to walk away.
All right.
Wait, actually.
So, as he is.
As I'm walking away, can I like taste stealth somewhere in there, or is there vision across the entire?
Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Wow.
Oh, you broke the streak.
Ooh. So you you kind of step forward out of the tent. You like start walking back to go like behind his tent. And the two guards are like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
What are you doing?
I was just taking a few steps. I'm really hurt, man. I'm not ready to get on the road right yet.
Oh, well, you can go sleep on your cart or something, but you can't stay up here.
All right, and I'll walk away.
Very well. Down the ramp you go. So, the rest of you. Sorry, 1 second. The rest of you are kind of milling about with the soldiers in the woods. Again, you're surprised at how quiet all of these men are. You do notice that the elven lady is still kind of waving her staff back and forth every now and again. And as you see Onas kind of make his way slowly down the ramp, and he kind of looks over your guys' direction, gives like a little nod. And the captain speaks up. Well, that's gonna like make them let their guard down tonight. Everybody, hunker in. When all the sentries are tired, that's when we attack.
Am I back with the group now?
I assume you move back in that direction.
Okay.
So,
All right, Mr.
a few more
Captain,
hours.
You're
Go ahead.
gonna get your helmet back eventually. Please don't make me do paperwork.
He looks you up and down. Well, we'll see.
Well, I don't have it, so make them do the paperwork.
I'll start preemptively doing paperwork.
Hiding with the paperwork.
So, you hunker down for a couple more hours. The night begins to wane, getting deeper and deeper. Everybody, please give me
14
fortitude
forms have been
checks.
filled out.
You said everybody
No,
did
that
what?
is 14 lines of the first form has been filled out.
You said fortitude?
Yes, fortitude, everybody.
Oh, 4. Not
I don't see fortitude.
Front
It's on the
page,
first
mid.
page, right underneath the like little initiative.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Okay,
Ah, you beat
everybody
me.
but Onas. Everybody but Onas. You are perfectly ready for this fight. Onas, you're a little eepy-seepy.
Oh,
You get
no.
-1 on attacks. As it is late into the evening, you notice the fires begin to burn low on the plateau, and most of the noise in the camp has subsided. As you are all beginning to finally feel the effects of your fatigue, Onas specifically, the captain stands up. All right, men, let's move out. Everybody begins to move through the trees. Again, the druid leading the way, moving the staff left and right, silencing the steps of everybody around her. You're able to get all the way up to the base of the plateau without being seen. You begin to climb the plateau. It is very steep, and there are 2 sentries awake at the top. However, they seem to be kind of leaning on their spears. go ahead and everybody give me a stealth check. Rather than have you guys add bonuses, I'm gonna.
No!
You may. This
Ooh,
might be a
there's
good
natural one
time to use some of those hero
Oh,
points
right.
you guys have saved
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and use mine as well. I think 8's pretty low. Oops.
Well, that's not a nat 1, I guess.
I think most of you have a few points. I'm not telling you this might be a good time to use them, but I'm not telling you.
I got
Yeah.
one
No,
more.
I'm a 17 now. That's much better.
Nice.
I'm a 15, and I'm
That's
out of
much better.
I
It's
hit
much better
another.
than your nat 1.
Well, yeah, but then I rerolled the nat 1 to get an 11.
I mean, it's nat 1 is a nat 1, right?
Yeah. But I used 2 points to get to 15.
All right.
Oh.
I was an 8 with the 1.
Oh.
You're able to make it all the way to the top of the encampment. To the right before the 2 sentries. Notice
Oh,
what's
I
going
wanted-
on.
I wanted to light them on fire from the tree line.
Oh, the sentries?
No, I wanted to light the tent on fire from where I'm at by
Oh.
the tree.
Yeah, the captain would not have let you do that. And also that would have, I think, been too far away. I mean, you don't have to follow them up if you don't want, but you would have to have told them you were going to do that.
It's
'cause
60
he's-
Isn't there
foot
also
to the
height
center.
on the?
Oh, it's also 50 feet up.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to do that. So as you all get to the top, you can go ahead and place yourself. Consider this token here of the guy. He is their entire force. They're all around him.
It's approximately how many people?
It's approximately 20 people.
I'm gonna chill in the back then. Franklin will chill in the back.
You're on my. I can't.
Let me get some battle music going real quick here.
Franklin, take your health potion back, man.
Okay. I'm
I
glad you
gotta
didn't need
find which of these is the right tab. There we go.
Something goes wrong, you throw it.
it. Yo.
Just like you did the biscuit, but this time it actually
Baldur's Gate
works.
taught me well.
I forgot you could do that in Baldur's Gate.
Can actually share squares. Monster. Stick.
I'm finding a good song here. Here we go. Let's see. Looking for the blood god. All right. So instantly, we'll get to initiative when we need it. The captain raises his hand as he sees the 2 sentries notice them. 2 arrows fly out from the back of the group into the throats of both of these sentries, dropping them. He rushes into the center and towards the nearest tent. Men are laying on the ground. His men immediately spread out. No battle cries are given as they begin to slash at bodies laying on the ground and in tents. You do hear a cry go up. What's going on? You see that a light flicks on in the main blue tent over here as a couple of guards kind of sprint out of there holding weapons and begin to clash with a couple of their men. Some of the guards that were still at their posts but had fallen asleep have time to wake up before the engagement. There's a pitched battle going on atop this plateau as forces of the peacekeepers and the bandits attack each other. However, there does seem to be a bit of an area that you guys could slip through if you wished to pick your target. You can either go help the captain, over here, or
So-
you do know the big tent over here holds their leader and potentially some riches.
I like
So they have announced
I'm gonna
themselves,
put
right?
myself in here. Yeah.
I mean, I'm really trying to set that place on fire. What you guys-
Wait, let me get my motherfucking pillow.
I'm gonna.
There's valuable things in there though. I don't.
Yeah, I
wanna
want
burn
the
all
valuables.
shinies.
So I'm
Don't set the main tent on fire. I got the leader.
gonna immediately cast one of my cantrips, which is Inspire Courage.
DM question.
What's up?
So what did the masterwork dagger do? I forgot.
It has a striking rune on it, essentially. We already put that on your
but I'm
weapon.
saying, so that just nullifies the -1.
Yes. Essentially. Okay. So you all rush forward with the commander. A lot of the enemies that were coming at you kind of get picked off by peacekeepers that grab their attention. You guys are able to rush to the main room. You notice as you rush into the tent here, you guys can place yourselves accordingly. The main leader, the bandit leader, has actually killed one of the peacekeepers, and he's standing over him with a sword. You probably don't want to be in him.
I can stand. I have to stand in something square to hit it.
I do think
Tiny.
we're gonna make it so you don't stand in him yet.
Okay.
Chirp and Franklin, would you like to be in the tent?
I'm gonna be outside with
Okay.
the main large force.
Sounds good. So, as you two, Onas and Weatherwax, rush into the tent, you see him pulling his rapier. And Chirp. You see him pulling his rapier from a dead peacekeeper, and he looks up. I should have known you were going to betray me. How did I not see this coming? And go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. Question again. I'm sorry.
What's up?
I just did the -1 to my health, so now what do I do to roll the venom thing? I don't know.
You did -1 to your what?
So the race action.
Okay.
I can use the venom, but I have to like cut myself to use it. So now how do I apply that whenever I'm attacking?
You might have to add it on top.
Is
Just
it
like
this button?
Yep. It's all coming back to us.
Oof.
Is that the button?
yes.
Go.
So
okay.
you'll do an extra D4 poison damage.
Now we all
Okay.
pay.
Why does it say initiative perception?
There's different stats you can roll your initiative with. The
Yeah, I
default one
didn't-
is perception. My understanding is like if there's like a different thing that you think is more applicable for how you're approaching combat, you can roll with that, but you just like change what your plus was to it.
All right.
I
Let
guess it
me-
would still be from stealth. We haven't engaged him yet.
Oh,
I
well,
definitely have engaged him.
I definitely think we have.
He's not invisible, whoever that is.
That must be a big dude.
see, I think we
Don't
got.
see him yet.
I think we got all of them. Yes. Okay. And then let me also do this guy.
Chirp.
Yep.
Do not burn this tent.
Oh, he gonna burn
Any of the other ones. Let me have the valuables out of this tent.
it. There is a
Okay.
strong reason I did not go in the tent.
So
Chirp, I'm in this tent.
in this encounter, let me flip this. We'll leave this on the rolls. That's fine. So, Onas, you are first. Running into the tent, you slice your own hand open. You all watch him do this. Go like, what the heck? Then you notice that he wipes his blood on the blade, and you notice it is a steaming green on the blade itself.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Trying to figure this out again. We only have done the one combat, so.
So you've got your
Okay.
3 actions.
Yeah. I'm trying to sneak attack homie. How do I do it?
I would consider him off guard as he has not taken an attack yet. So you just roll and see if you hit.
Just roll a regular damage?
So you'll, on your character sheet,
Yeah.
you will click your +1 dagger to attack.
Oh. And then the venom as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, there you go.
And then
+8
the
to
venom.
hit. Holy crap.
And then,
So you swing your dagger at him.
well, I have to roll the venom.
Not yet. You don't. You didn't hit him.
Yeah.
You slice at him with your dagger, and he easily parries it to the side with his rapier. You'll have to do better than that.
Okay.
That's your first attack.
Now I have to do the map -4 or whatever.
Yes, you'll do your map -4 and then map -8 if you're doing 3 attacks. All right, 15 misses.
Sure.
And 15 misses.
Okay.
So he easily picks all 3 of your attacks off as you go in slashing for his face. Come on, you'll have to do better than that. You do notice that one of your cuts, your first one actually, gets very close to him, and as it, you look like it should have nicked him, but you notice like a little blue light kind of pulsed right where your dagger should have hit.
So there's some sort of magic in place.
All right, next in the encounter, Weatheraxe.
I'm going to attempt to feign.
Is that music too loud for everybody? Sorry.
I can't hear it.
We hear no music. So.
I was playing for the stream. I forgot I need to play music for you guys too.
I'm
Alright,
gonna feign him.
I have your stream open. Is it on?
Can
there?
I-
I don't hear anything from that either.
Can I know if it's
It is
any
heavy.
of the rings he has that's making that happen?
It's possible.
What do you want to check for that?
It's not something you could do in the middle.
Oh
of
yeah, we're in
combat.
combat.
Hey, can I see the rings? Oh yes, of course.
I'm gonna attempt to feign against him, rolling deception against his perception.
Okay.
Okay, that was good.
You fainted.
Sick. Okay.
So because of your weird backwards knees, he's not quite sure how to read your movements.
Sick. All right. So he's flat-footed.
He was already flat-footed.
Oh.
He hadn't attacked yet during this combat, but it's fine.
And it's let's get on my shoes. Okay. And I'm going to spell strike.
All right.
Attack with the rapier.
That is a hit.
Sick. All right. So it's the rapier damage. Oh, I hit that. Okay. And then I also get the spell damage from the spell. I spell strike with. Flex. Nope.
2d12 electricity.
Is he wearing metal armor?
He's not. Decidedly not.
Cool. Well, Alright, so it's 5 plus 16, so 21 damage in the one hit.
So, you stab at him with you're using a rapier as well?
I am!
He goes, oh, fellow rapier enthusiast, I see. How about you? And you kind of tink back and forth a little bit, and you stab him right in the chest. You notice a blue glow happens, but your sword still managed to pierce his skin a little bit. You then notice the crackle of lightning come out of Weatherwax's blade and go across his chest, and all of it coalesces and goes down his left arm and into one of his rings, and you see it glow blue for a second and then shut down, and then it no longer glows. Oh, and a wizard at that. I better be careful with you.
I'm better than a wizard. That is all I have for my turn, though. It's the same as one. Yeah. I'm
Chirp!
done. I don't think Fane's.
Chirp!
Chirp, chirp.
What stat would I have to use to grapple?
Grapple, I believe, is just an attack. Let me see
Unarmed?
exactly.
I have unarmed attacks.
Um,
So what I really want to do, because this guy just pisses me off for some reason.
no, grapple is specifically you attempt to grab a creature or object with your free hand, attempting an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC.
Ooh. Yeah, never mind. Yep, I'm just gonna go. I saw lightning crackle across his chest when she used lightning, it went into his ring.
Yes. And oh,
Noise.
damn!
Do I have to? I hit the critical on that.
You did indeed. 2.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's rough, man.
Oof. Okay.
2 times 1d6. Wow, that's funny.
That hurts. But, all right. You also shoot an electrical blast at him, and he is completely caught off guard by this. It slams him right in the chest. Then it travels down his left arm into the ring. It glows and then fades.
You know what? It makes sense. He shook my hand in the ring. Okay.
Okay, that is a hit. You caught a little off guard by the electrical attack. He then gets slammed by the fire attack. You do notice that it doesn't seem to burn him as much as you would expect. However, his shirt is left smoldering. How dare you? It's a fine shirt.
I really don't like
I
it.
wanna bitch slap him with my tail then.
I think that is too many abilities. I'm sorry.
Those are singles. You said 3 attacks, right?
Yeah, 3 singles. You've done 3 singles.
No, I crit on one, the electric, and then I did a fireball, which was my map, and then
Right.
I did an unarmed attack for the map, the third map, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does not hit.
This fucker's got a 18 DC.
It's 20. So, next, it's his turn. So, wow, we're having such a good time. How about you? And he goes to stab you, Weatherwax.
Well, that's not surprising.
$17 versus AC.
I use my shield as a reaction and he misses.
Okay. So he goes to he taps your rapier a couple of times this way and that, and he goes to stab in, and you pull your shield up at the last second. He bounces off. It's not even a dueling shield. What is this? Very well. How about you? 21 versus AC.
That does hit.
He pirouettes it around your blade there, your shield there, stabbing you right into your left shoulder, dealing.
Your die goofed again. You're rolling his onus.
I know, I see that. It's fine. Dealing 7 damage to you, and then you feel lightning coming from the blade, and you take 4 lightning damage.
I'm not dead. Okay.
You
okay.
the turn. Holy shit!
Okay, I survived.
You survived 1 turn.
I did it, boys. Unless someone elsewhere shows up and smacks me in the face before it's my
Let's
turn
see if
to
you
go
can
last.
survive 2 turns.
So Saf
Ooh.
pulls his blade back from you, and he looks out his front door to his tent here. And he sees that his troops are being absolutely slaughtered by the peacekeepers here. Well, it's been fun. Goodbye. And he uses his third action to activate his ring. And disappears.
I want that ring.
Counterspell.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have it.
Bink. And he's gone. However, the 2 guards closest to shuffle in. And it is now the one on the left's turn. And he's going to go for Chirp because Chirp looks intimidating.
Chirp is quite scary.
I'm trying really hard to look harmless. And which is easy because I'm
I'm just a
very
little
hurt.
guy.
You did just do the most damage out of anybody in
Hey,
this.
didn't see that.
So that's 21 versus your AC, Chirp.
Yeah, my AC is 19 with my shield.
All right. He slams his club right into your head, dealing 5 damage.
You just got bonked, Chirp.
Then he's going to do it again. And then he's going to try it again. Yeah, no, one more. And then it's at a -8, so. And you're able to easily block the other 2 attacks with your shield. The second of the 2 ruffians move closest to Weatherwax. And he rolls 7.
Hey.
Oops. 17
Still good. I'm still good.
minus what is it? 6 -5 to hit.
Do I get to hit him?
Yes, that is a critical failure.
Wait, actually?
Yes, it is a critical failure.
Woo!
So, when he's just swinging wildly at you, but you're so small and nimble, you're able to dodge left and right and actually score a strike back on him. Ooh, that's a hit.
Did I crit?
You
on
do.
him?
That is over 1.5 times his AC.
I get a deadly.
And he drops. You stab him directly in the throat, and he is dead.
Oh, whether die fast, but you a hell of a fighter.
Just keep me alive, and I'll keep doing this. And if I die, I die. And that is.
He
gonna
did.
be that.
Don't worry, you won't get a biscuit thrown at you this time.
Thank you.
You said that guy hit me for 5 earlier, right?
Yes. It is now all of the people outside's turns. As they continue to clash back and forth, here's a roll for the peacekeepers. And a roll for the bandits. Yeah, the peacekeepers are decidingly
Okay.
destroying the bandits.
Yeah.
That's good.
You said you did inspire competence, right, Franklin?
Yeah, I didn't know if that went through or not.
It did, indeed. That's why they
Okay,
had a
so-
+5.
At the very beginning, I casted Inspired Courage, which was just which is me magically doing bard things. And like to get their courage, everyone just smells like their favorite food. Like their mama's home cooking is what they all smell.
Oh, like in Ratatouille.
Yeah, he starts
everyone
filling the
smells
air
like their
with
mama's home cooking, and they feel like they gotta fight. You know?
delicious aromas.
They're so hungry they became hangry, and now they fight better.
Nice. And we're back up to the top with Onas.
No.
Oh, was that my turn?
Oh, I apologize. I skipped Franklin. Franklin, it's your turn.
I'm here. It was not one, I know, but I think I still get to go.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
That one, you actually just don't get to make a comment.
Yeah, sorry. You just gotta stand around.
For the tent over there, is that an enclosed tent or an open
Yes.
tent? Like, can I see what's happening there?
You can see.
I can't. So it's an open tent. Okay.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and how do diagonals work the same in Pathfinder as they do in D&D?
Do what?
As far as, like if I move diagonally, is that still 5?
It's 5, and then the next one's 10.
Yeah, okay, so it does work. Okay, so 10, so it's 15. Where's my movement?
Bonk!
Sorry. So 15, and then behind him, I'm going to. Does it actually work? Like we were meaning, but does it actually work? If I throw a health potion, does it work like we think it works? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw a health potion at Weatherwax.
Okay, give me a ranged attack roll. Because you might totally whiff it. And it's gonna be against a DC of 10.
I guess it'll just be a throw.
Yep, that'll work.
Nope, the doesn't exist apparently.
Let me. I thought it just has on your attack sheet. Should just be like your throwing knife. Same thing.
Okay, same as my throwing knife.
Yeah.
Hit me! Oh no!
Inspiration. My last one.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
I didn't want to curse anything, but I was really worried it was going to end up like the last time you tried to heal me and we burned a bunch of inspiration.
You managed to chuck a health potion towards Weatherwax, and she snatches it out of the air. She will have to drink it on her turn, though.
That's fine. Does that count as one action?
Yes, that is an action.
Or I just meant like because it's multiple actions or whatever. Or
it doesn't account against your multi-attack penalty.
Okay. And then there's this guy right in front of me. I will.
Gonna El Kabong him.
Show him that fucking firing pan.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him with my frying pan, but using Scorching Blast, so basically it's just a flaming frying pan.
Okay, so you grab your frying pan in your hand and you heat it up, and you press it on his back.
Oh.
It's
cooking him.
Outstretched fist. Your turn, you can blast. Okay. So do it. 2d8 if you hit him. That's a hit. Not a crit, but it is a hit. Woo! Oh, okay. And so Franklin heats up his frying pan and just slams it into the guy's back, and he immediately catches fire and drops to the ground rolling. The flames will not go out, and he's chars and dies.
Well,
Franklin?
Sorry, I was reading the spell. I guess I can also use it as ranged, but I didn't know that. But that works. And then that's it. And I hit him with the frying pan. You just see a health potion coming out of the air. Your reflexes grab it. I hit him with the flaming frying pan. He goes down, and I'm just standing there what the?
Did you see that?
We're drinking after this, Franklin.
All right.
And that is the last of it. I will. I look over at Weatherwax and waiting for her to drink the damn health potion.
I
All right.
will cheers that happening once I do.
So, you notice that the fighting begins to die down outside. You look out there, and the peacekeepers have handedly wiped the floor with these bandits. Thanks to the inspired competence of Franklin Fumbletoad, they lost only a single man, and that was to the leader himself. Because you didn't light the entire tent on fire, you're able to take some time to dig through and loot it, and you actually do find a stash of 25 gold.
Noise. And many pillows.
Wait, you said the leader died out of the group?
Oh, no, he didn't.
No,
The
no,
leader
he-
killed one of the peacekeepers, and that's the only one that died.
Oh, I thought you were.
So as you step back outside after looting, you also find the helmet left on the ground.
I'm gonna quickly give that back to the captain.
Ah, thank you, good sir. And he puts his helmet back on. You do notice that he has a couple scratches on his face from this fight as well. Well, all in all, good survey, I'd say.
Alright, thanks for the help.
Yes, not a problem. He's looking around at the blood-soaked plateau here. I am more than welcome to stay at our camp for the night if you wish.
I think that'd
You
be
see
good.
me shaking a bottle, the barrel of ale. Does it
True.
feel about the same?
Oh,
Uh,
I'd love to have that with you, but we can only drink on Sundays unless we fill out the proper paperwork, and I'm not feeling much like paperwork today.
when the druid was doing her druidy stuff in that vibe, would we be able to bring the cart through the forest with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
All right.
Also, did somebody already add the gold? I don't want to forget.
I was gonna ask. That's not an easily divisible number by 4.
It's not.
Wait.
Guess you have to work together as a team.
Weatherwax, drink your potion.
Okay. I'm drinking the potion.
All right.
It feels like a waste of money, but I'll drink the potion. How much is the potion?
I
6
don't know,
gold and a
actually.
quarter each. I'm not quite sure what.
It is 1d8.
Woo. I got 5 HPs.
You notice that the druid has joined you on top of the plateau, and she begins to kind of wave her staff around. And you notice that a lot of the encampment, the crates here, and the tents begin to weather away a lot faster and begin to decay, and roots and grasses begin to grow up here again.
I mean, like, that is pretty cool.
The poor fucker's losing his road.
Was there anything else that looked like it might have had interesting shinies in it?
So you look through a lot of the crates. Most of them are supplies to keep this encampment going. You find little bits and bobs here that they've probably taken from people as trophies, but the 25 gold was most of what they got.
Is there any flour?
You know what? Sure. You
Yeah.
find a bag of flour, half a bag.
There's a purpose to this, I swear.
That's fine.
Is there more arrows on the ground? I'm scavenging.
Arrows? Oh yeah, you can. You can collect some arrows.
I like arrows.
Find 10 random arrows strewn about and in corpses that you're able to look out. The captain addresses everyone. All right, soldiers, form up. And go get Jenkins' corpse in there. Well, 2 of the other men go in there and grab their compatriot's corpse. Begin to move their way back down the plateau. They march through the night. You notice that it seems like these peacekeepers have incredible stamina. They're obviously well suited for the job, as About a quarter of the way back through the march, you guys are all really starting to feel the fatigue as it's late into the night, almost morning. You're beginning to drag behind. You are able to luckily use the ball on the cart to move it forward, but as you get back to camp, the Peacekeepers camp, you all feel ready to collapse.
Before going to bed, I'm going to use the bit of the flour that I have and some of my water and make like a rough dough and use the berries that I found to make like small little like empanadas that are going to be cooking overnight.
Oh, okay.
Tarts.
Well,
Franklin,
overmorning.
do not burn this.
Yeah, so I need to do a cooking. Is that what it was?
Are we gonna have an introduction? to
Yes,
the
cooking
commander and our rocky elf lady.
So I am gonna say this is 1 second.
Franklin.
They're very average.
Franklin.
So you are gonna have to sleep for the day here since you guys didn't get to sleep through the night. I am gonna have to call it here, unfortunately, because my throat is not holding up. It is still very sore from me being sick, so I have to tap out. Sorry for having to end it so early here, everyone. But I will say,
Everybody should get, 6 gold and then split a gold into
6
4.
gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
6
so
gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
give me the script, coach. I'll sub in. Funny, you think there's a script. All right. So first things first. Weatherwax, Onos, and Franklin all get a hero point because that was great role play on the beating Onos up. That was great.
Thank you. It was very therapeutic.
Yay.
Chirp, I'm giving you one just because you're pyromaniac. You were able to hold your pyromania and not burn down the tent for everybody. So everybody gets 1 this time. That will not always be the case. XP. So
Level
4
2.
accepting the quest from the bandits, but flipping sides to the peacekeepers. That is worth 150 experience for completing that, and surviving the encounter with the peacekeepers' help nets you another 50, which I believe puts you at 2. I think that puts you at like
700.
700 out of 1,000. Okay. Yep. So, funnily enough, you definitely could have died there
Yeah.
if you guys would have attacked either group. You had the option. And you also had the
that didn't
option to
seem like
completely
death.
flub talking to the peacekeepers, which I was kind of hoping. Love it.
And this is just FYI for my party here. Whenever we do hit level 2, I will be speccing into some kind of healing spell.
You're the best.
Like I said, I thought I was already doing that, and then I wasn't.
All right. Well,
Good.
thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Sorry for having to end it early, but I'm dying over here.
Let's get at 'em.
Yeah, just we'll be back.
Biscuit at him.
We'll be back on the 29th for hopefully a full episode.
I missed.
And no, that's above a 10. You got me. Oh God, I'm dying. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye. Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Oh yeah. We won't see you till then.
That's not-
Happy Thanksgiving.
Is
Oh, that's-
Thanksgiving next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.